The topic for my professional development is Flipgrid. Flipgrid is a web-based tool that will provide accessibility for students of different backgrounds and various learning needs, promote student-centered learning and creativity, and can also be used in any subject area. According to Flipgrid, it is social learning where every voice matters, wacky is welcome, and sharing is safe and accessible. Based on the needs assessment given out to multiple teachers in various grade levels, this showed that there was a lack of technology tools that offered accessibility and inclusiveness for the diverse learners in their classrooms. Flipgrid offers a technology platform that all learners can use and accessibility functions such as a text reader and closed captioning. My audience for the professional development training is K to 5 teachers as well as intervention specialists at Amherst Elementary School. There will be about 35 members in attendance at the training with a wide range of field experience and technology experience. So based on my audience and subject matter, I'm planning for a one-day professional development workshop, which will cover the specific technology tool Flipgrid. The day will be broken up into multiple activities and break times to keep the teachers engaged with the material. So from 8:15 to 8:20, this is when the facilitator will introduce the training with a brief 1-minute Flipgrid video. 8:20 to 9 o'clock, this is going to be the main explanation of the application. So the facilitator will explain the purpose, background, usefulness, and they will also set intentions and goals for the training today. 9 to 9:15 will be our first break time when teachers can get up and walk around. Then we move into from 9:15 to 10:15 the exploration of Flipgrid. This is when the facilitator will guide teachers in creating their Flipgrid account, creating their classes on the application, and the facilitator can field questions and provide help. 10:15 to 10:30, this is our second break time for teachers. And after the break time, then we move into the big collaboration and work time. This is going to be the biggest chunk of our training. The facilitator will give teachers time where they can work with their fellow educators on the creation of their first few topic postings. So the goal is to have at least the first 2 done. They will explore the application, brainstorm ideas for topic postings, create their first assignments, and they'll be able to bounce these ideas off of each other working together. The facilitator will be walking around, available for help as needed and to field questions. After this is when teachers will take their first formative assessment. It will be sent via Google form to their email. It should only take less than 10 minutes. It's a pretty brief assessment. They then will have about an hour for lunch on their own, where they can leave, or they can stay in the building as they wish. And then 1:30 to 2:30 is our Q&A time. So after lunch, they'll come back and the facilitator will be able to circle back to the goals and review the material that was learned. And then teachers can verbally ask questions aloud to the group, hopefully spark conversation. And after the training, the facilitator will also provide a virtual board via Google Slides where teachers can post any questions they run into or concerns or comments, and then the facilitator or another teacher can respond to kind of keep the conversation going. So after the training at 2:30, this is when the summative assessment will be taken, also via Google form. This will be turned in before the teachers leave for the day. Okay. So in conclusion, let's look at our assessments. So the first is a formative assessment, and the formative assessment will be sent via Google form. They will put their name. They will say yes or no. Does the content match your expectations so far? They will choose the pace of the training, too fast, just right, too slow. They will select all that apply. I need more explanation, individual work time, collaborative work time. Then they're able to type their answer, one thing they feel confident about so far from the training, and one thing that they have a question or concern about so far from the training. And then they will submit that. So this will be taken during the training. Okay, so the next assessment is the summative assessment. And this will be taken at the end of the training. So they'll put their name. They will choose a time frame in which they plan to use the skills that they learned today in their classroom. Then they have a rating scale of strongly disagree, agree, or strongly agree. So they will choose this for I now feel confident in my abilities to use Flipgrid in my classroom. I would recommend this training to a colleague. I would be interested in attending another workshop over a different technology accessibility tool. And the last is a short answer, suggestions for the facilitator and future trainings. So again, they'll submit this after the training is over. Okay. So this professional development training, again, is a one-day workshop which will cover the ins and outs of Flipgrid. It will appeal to a very diverse crowd of educators and learners because it incorporates so many different learning styles such as video, audio, visual presentations, walkthrough instructions, discussion, hands-on work time, and collaboration time. So by implementing this will allow the audience to stay engaged with the training and hopefully walk away feeling very confident and ready to implement the new technology into their classrooms.